Hi, welcome to this class. Today I'm in beautiful Mysore. Absolutely stunning here. The sun is rising behind the trees. The birds are singing and flying around, and I think I saw some monkeys scampering through the trees. It's glorious. This class is going to be about the core, about engagement of Bandha, and how to strengthen all those muscles in this sequence. Have your yoga strap nearby because you're going to need it, and enjoy. We're going to start off in my favourite way of starting, which is of course lying down. And you've got choices here. I'm always going to offer you modifications. So you could lie down, you could have your knees together, feet mat width, arms by your side, palms facing up, and relax down. If you want something a little different, put the soles of the feet together, draw the feet up towards your perineum, and let the knees drop out to the side. Supta Baddha Konasana. If you want full Shavasana pose, legs extended, feet to the corners of the mat, and relaxing here. I'm going to start with Supta Baddha Konasana for this. So choose your favourite options. If you find this too strong on your hips, you can pop a yoga brick under each knee to support. Whichever option you're taking, bring your hands together, joining index fingers and thumbs, and place them around your belly button. Let your shoulders tuck slightly in underneath you, and then just relax down into your pose. Deep, even breaths, taking a deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth, relax those shoulders. Deep inhale, feel your hands moving up as your belly engages. And as you exhale, relax the shoulders, relax the legs. Deep breath in. Ujjayi breath, exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Whichever option you've taken for your legs, gently bring them together. Walk the feet in close to your bottom. If you can't touch your heels here and you find it difficult to move your legs up, just caterpillar, wriggle your torso down towards your feet so your fingers touch your heels. Palms are facing down on the mat. On your next inhale, draw your Uddiyana Bandha up and in. The action of pulling your belly button up and sucking it in towards your spine. Imprint lower back into the mat, push into feet, and slowly start to roll up to your shoulders. Pause here for a breath. Clench those butt cheeks and slowly roll it down. Inhale, engage your core, push lower back into the mat. Squeeze those butt cheeks as you slowly roll up to your shoulders. Chin tucked to chest. Pause here for a moment. On your next inhale, reach your arms long, spread fingers wide. Start to bring the hands up and overhead. Pause here. Slowly roll the spine down, one vertebra at a time. Keep your butt cheeks engaged until your sacrum, your lower back, hits the mat. Then release your bottom and arms come back up and over. Inhale to roll up. On the same breath, bring the arms over. Exhale, roll down, bringing your arms back. Inhale, up. And exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting up and over. Exhale, roll down and arms return. Inhale, roll up, and we're going to pause here. Squeeze your bottom, lift those hips a little bit higher. Can you get your body a little bit higher? Higher still. Pause, breathe, don't forget to breathe. For 5 more, for 4 more, for 3 more, for 2 more, for 1 more. Keep the hips lifted, bring the arms back down. You can stay here. You can pop a yoga brick under your lower back, or you can bring your hands together. Roll onto the outer edges of your arms. Push your hands and arms into the floor. Lift those hips even higher. Pausing here and breathing here. Deep breath in. And exhale through the nose. Try and keep your breaths of equal length in and out. Release the hands if you're binding, and slowly, slowly, super slowly, 1 vertebra at a time, releasing your spine down to the mat. Beautiful. Bring your hands back over your belly button, thumb and index finger are linked. Keep them there for just a moment. Relax the shoulders. Lower the knees to one side. You can turn your head in the opposite direction. Pausing here. On the inhale, bring the knees up. On the exhale, lower them down. Try to keep your hands around your belly button. Relax your shoulders. Inhaling up. Exhale, dropping the other way. Inhale up and exhale the other way, head in opposite direction. Engage your core muscles to bring the legs back up to center. Bring your arms down to your sides. Turn your arms so palms are facing upwards. I don't want you to use your hands with this. On your next inhale, draw Uddiyana Bandha, all your core muscles up and in. Flatten your lower back into the mat. Really imprint it. And then slowly lift one knee to a 90-degree bend. Lift the other knee to your 90-degree bend. Pause here. Relax those shoulders. They'll always tense. Lift your head. Have a look. Are your knees roughly a fist width apart? Are your feet roughly fist width apart? Palms are still facing upward. Relax your shoulders. Pull your Uddiyana Bandha. Pull those core muscles up and in till you feel your lower back imprinting on the mat. Keep the angle in the leg, and you're slowly going to lower one leg, doesn't matter which side. Really slowly tap the big toe. Really slowly bring it back up. You'll feel all your deep core muscles really working here. Other side. Keep imprinting your lower back, pulling belly button up and in as the other leg slowly lowers. Tap with the big toe, lifting up. Now the important thing here as you move from one side to the other is keep count of how many you're doing on each side. So use your fingers maybe. Keep your lower back firmly imprinted. So I've done 2 on each side. Keep those core muscles really firm. Don't change the bend in the knee. The movement is coming from the hip. And of course, your belly muscles, allowing the legs to drop by pulling them up and in, those core muscles. So I'm going to do 1 more on each side. Keep the action super slow. That's what's going to build strength. We need a strong core to support our lower backs. When you've done an even number of both sides, pause, reset the legs back to the same angle. And then on your next inhale, reach your arms long, spread fingers wide, and bring them up to the ceiling, or if you're lucky like me, up to the sky. Start to slowly lower one leg out to the side. It probably won't go very far. Pause. Use your Uddiyana Bandha. Pull your belly button up and in to bring the leg back to its start place. Slowly, slowly with control. The other side. Keep pulling your belly button up and in. You want to feel your lower back always imprinting, pressing into the mat. So I've done once on each side, coming to number 2. Super, super slow. Keep breathing. Make sure your shoulders aren't lifting, you're pulling your shoulders down. One more time on each side. We're doing 3 of these. And then pause once more. Now start to bring your arms over behind you. They might touch the ground, they might hover a little. Whatever option you're taking, pull the shoulders away from your ears. Now extend one leg long, point the toe, pausing here. On your next inhale, slowly bend the knee back to start. Other side, keep imprinting your lower back into the mat. Push that foot away. And coming back in. Again, keep count of how many you're doing on each side. Now, if this is too much for your lower back, you can bring the leg up higher. If you're feeling super strong, you can bring the leg down lower. Whichever option feels nice for you. Moving slowly, mindfully. Slow is strong in yoga. One more time on each side. Really extend the leg. Imagine I'm pulling you by the big toe. And coming back in. Other side, slowly, really extend. And coming back in. On your next inhale, bring the arms up to center. Bring them down behind your thighs. Pull your knees down to the chest. Hug them in. Take a little rock and roll from side to side, massaging your lower back. And then release and bring your legs back to your 90-degree bend. On your next inhale, pull belly button up and in, flatten lower back, and extend one leg long. And the opposite arm. Pause here, reach that leg, reach that arm. And as you inhale, bringing them back. Other side, reaching opposite arm and leg, coming back in. We're going to speed it up a little bit here. Just a little bit. I want you to feel the full extension. Bringing the knee back in, moving to the other side. And then a couple more times on each side, moving a little bit faster. Bringing the legs as low or as high as feels comfortable for you. And let's just do one more on each side. This is so good for your core. Your lower back will thank you, I promise you. And then just come back to neutral. Put your hands on your knees. Pull the knees into the chest. Bring them out wide. Push them away. Bring them together. So inhale, pulling knees in and out to the side. Exhale, push them away and back together. Inhaling in and out. Exhaling back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then change direction. Knees out to the chest and then push them away from you. Inhaling them in and exhaling away. In and away. Beautiful. And then coming back to your knees being hugged into the chest. And then reach down and grab hold of your big toes with your thumb, middle finger and index finger. Grab them really tightly. You can lift your head and shoulders to come down to this. And then slowly lift the feet up. Bring the knees to the armpits. Push the heels away for a little happy baby. Rocking and rolling from one side to the other. You can turn your head as well if that feels nice for you. And then coming to a still pose. We're going to start with the right leg. Slowly start to extend it, pushing it away. Ooh, stretch out those hamstrings, stretch out the calf muscles, and then gently bring the knee back to armpit. Other side, extend that leg and bring it back in. Of course, if this is too much for you, you can grab your yoga strap and you can use the yoga strap Instead, if that's more comfortable, to extend like this. You decide what's going to feel nicer for you. And then we're going to come back to center together. And then we're going to extend both legs. Now, your legs might not extend straight. If you've got 2 yoga straps, you can pop one around each foot and then hold the strap here. That might make it a little easier. Otherwise, we're working on pulling the big toe down, pushing heels away, bringing legs as straight as you can. So really let gravity do its job here. Pull the shoulders down, push the heel up, let go of any tension, the muscles in your arms, so that you just relax into this. And you'll feel a really deep stretch down your calf muscles, the backs of your thighs, the inner thighs perhaps. Breathing here. And then no matter how straight your legs are, release the hands and bring the hands back to our shape, our little diamond, our rhombus over the belly buttons. Pull the toes down, push the heels up. Really engage your lower back. Push your lower back into the mat. Engage those Uddiyana Bandha muscles. And then turn your feet so the toes are down, and you're going to lead up with the heels. Heels coming up slowly. Heels tap. Toes tap together. Heels separate. And then super slowly, lowering, leading with the heels. Only coming as far as is comfortable for you. Now flip the feet so toes are down, heels are up. Leading up with the heels. Legs are as straight as you can be. Heels tap, toes tap. And then coming down again, leading with the heels. Once you're down, reverse the feet. Leading up with the heels. Toes tap, down with the heels. Keep your core engaged, leading up with the heels. And pause here. Bring your arms to your side. Super, super slowly, because it's all about the core today. Flex those feet, really push the heels away, starting with the right leg. We're going to lower the leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep your belly button pulling in. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to hover. Try and hover here. Push the heels away. Flatten that lower back. Core engage as we're then going to lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Push the heel away. 5, 4. Pull the toes towards you. 2, 1, and we're back up. Left leg lowers for 10, 9. Flex the feet. 8, 7, 6. Engage your core. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hover. Push both heels away. Pull the toes towards you. Engage that belly. Lifting for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do both legs. So pop your hands underneath your butt cheeks, palms facing down. This is going to protect your lower back. Both feet, pull the toes down, push the heels up. Slowly lowering for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover. Squeeze your butt cheeks a little bit to protect your back if that helps. And then we're going to lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You never understand how heavy your legs are until you do this. Bend the knees, hands on the knees, pull the knees into the chest. A little rock and roll from side to side, massaging that lower back. And then bring both feet to the mat. Arms can come down by your side, palms facing upwards. Cross the right thigh over the left and really clamp it down. Squeeze the thighs together. Then let the right leg pull the left leg over to the right hand side. And then let go of the leg muscles. Relax into this. You'll feel a deep, deep stretch going down the left thigh, hip, side of the waist, up to your rib cage, maybe into your armpits. Breathing here. If it feels comfortable, turn your head in the opposite direction. Relax your shoulders. Now think about your bandha. Engage your Uddiyana bandha. So drawing up towards your belly button and then pulling your belly button back as if you're trying to pull it towards your spine. Use that core engagement to bring the legs back up to center. Uncross the legs. Left thigh clamps over the right. And then the left leg pulls the right leg over to the left. And you can turn your head to the right. And keep pulling the right leg down until you feel the stretch across the right thigh, hip, over your waist, and maybe up to your armpit. Relax those shoulders. Engage your bandha. Slowly bring the legs up. Uncross the legs. Beautiful. And now you have two options. Number one, you can take your Shavasana pose, whether that's with extended legs, with the feet, soles of the feet together, knees dropping out, or knees together and feet mat width. Arms resting by your side, palms facing upwards, just gently tucking shoulder blades underneath you, whichever pose you're taking. Eyes closed, relax the shoulders. Shavasana. Final relaxation. Relax your feet, your knees, your thighs, your hips. Relax your belly, your spine, your shoulders, your arms. And you can stay here as long as you like, or join me in extending your legs long, lifting arms up overhead, flex the toes in, push the heels away, interlace fingers, push palms away, full body stretch, pull the toes in, push the hands away, and then point the toes away, push the hands away. Flex and point those toes a few times here, and then gently lifting one knee into the chest, the other knee in, give them a squeeze, a little rock and roll from side to side, maybe turning your head as well if that feels nice for you. And then rolling onto your side, using your hands to bring yourselves up to your comfortable cross-legged seat pose. Bring your hands to the knees. Lift the shoulders up, back and down, lengthening in the spine, taking a deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth, make some noise. Deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. On your next inhale, reach your arms out wide, palms facing forwards. Reach them further, spread the fingers wider. Slowly bring the hands together, interlace fingers. Point your index finger as the arms lift, biceps to the ears. And then hands to the third eye, to heart center. And namaste, my lovelies. Thank you so much for joining me.